Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Storytime with Uncle Dan. Today's tales come from this book of rhymes and verse called Dirty Beasts by Roald Dahl, and there's some illustrations and drawings by Quentin Blake. This was kindly donated to us by my friend Dylan, so thank you very much, Dylan, for sharing so that we could read these new stories. Thank you, Dylan. So we're going to kick off. There are a few tales here to tell, each one based on a different animal. So we're going to kick off, I think the first one is all about this pig. So here goes. The pig. In England once there lived a big and wonderfully clever pig. To everybody it was plain that Piggy had a massive brain. He worked out sums inside his head. There was no book he hadn't read. He knew what made an airplane fly. He knew how engines worked and why. He knew all this, but in the end one question drove him round the bend. He simply couldn't puzzle out what life was really all about. What was the reason for his birth? Why was he placed upon this earth? His giant brain went round and round. Alas, no answer could be found, till suddenly one wondrous night, all in a flash, he saw the light. He jumped up like a ballet dancer and yelled, "By gum, I've got the answer." There he is, in the middle of the night in his study. "They want my bacon slice by slice, to sell at a tremendous price. They want my tender juicy chops to put in all the butcher's shops. They want my pork to make a roast, and that's the part'll cost the most. They want my sausages and strings, they even want my chitterlings. The butcher's shop, the carving knife, that is the reason for my life. Such thoughts as these are not designed to give a pig great peace of mind." What's happening here? So next morning in comes Farmer Bland. There's Farmer Bland. A pail of pig swill in his hand, and Piggy with a mighty roar bashes the farmer to the floor. Now comes the rather grisly bit, so let's not make too much of it, except that you must understand that Piggy did eat Farmer Bland. He ate him up from head to toe, chewing the pieces nice and slow. It took an hour to reach the feet because there was so much to eat. And when he'd finished, Pig, of course, felt absolutely no remorse. Slowly he scratched his brainy head, and with a smile he said, "I had a fairly powerful hunch that he might have me for his lunch, and so because I feared the worst, I thought I'd better eat him first." There he is lying back with Farmer Bland in his belly. Okay, let's see. I'm going to skip that one and move on to this next one, which is The Lion. Here goes. The Lion. The lion just adores to eat a lot of red and tender meat, and if you ask the lion what is much the tenderest of the lot, he will not say a roast of lamb or curried beef or devilled ham, or crispy pork or corned beef hash, or sausages, or mutton mash. Then could it be a big plump hen? He answers no. What is it then? "Oh, lion dear, could I not make you happy with a lovely steak? Could I entice you from your lair with rabbit pie or roasted hare?" The lion smiled and shook his head. He came up very close and said, "The meat I'm about to chew is neither steak nor chops. It's you!" Ah! Terrifying. Well, those are a couple of the stories from Dirty Beasts. I'll leave you with this animal. Might be familiar, the bear. Still alive and well in my flat. But what's this? Oh, goodness me. Could it be some kind of wild animal?